Right then, it's the moment of truth. Bayer Leverkusen, Bolton. It should be simple, but I just don't think it will be. And welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Bolton. Of course, if you're enjoying it, drop a like, helps out that YouTube algorithm nonsense. Thanks in advance. Today, we're starting on the page of Mansour Mohammed, because he's at Brighton now. He's back in the Premier League to haunt me like the ghost of defenders past, essentially. It's really, really strange. Also, he's only 23 still. I really had no idea that he was still as young as he is. The fact that he's already had a Premier League career, left again, and has now returned by the age of 23 to Brighton, of all teams, who really are making some incredibly astute signings. Now, obviously, there's a reason why we sold him in the first place, but what I'd say is he's still a very solid defender, so I think Brighton have done a very good piece of business bringing this guy in. Right, we've had a couple of games off camera, and we've got some big stuff today, boys. First up, our rotated side played against Brentford in the FA Cup. Brace puts the ball here through to Rene Soussan, who's able to slot it home for 1-0 to Bolton. I think we got away with this one a little bit, to be fair. I don't think we were that good. We sort of pulled it back towards the end of the game, but once again, the defenders this time, Nezev, Meses, and Garces, doing a wonderful job at the back to yet again get us through to the next round, where we will play Portsmouth. We've been drawn against Championship side Portsmouth. I'll tell you what, right? Our luck in the domestic cup draws this season has been ridiculous. Like, we didn't play a Premier League team in the EFL Cup until Manchester United in the semi-finals, and now potentially it might be the same for the FA Cup, which is nuts. We played Tranmere, Brentford, and now Portsmouth in the FA Cup, all at home as well. We're still fighting on all fronts. And speaking of the EFL Cup, my giddy aunt, did we mug United off. The first leg was very, very even. Second leg, not so much. We had one shot in the entire game. I tried everything to get us to do it, but we were still very strong at the back. United missed a penalty after 16 minutes. Neto went off injured, and we beat them on penalties in the end. Who was it that scored the winner? Was it Bobson? No, it was Ramon. Kyle Wilson missed a penalty. United missed 2 of their first 3, and it put them down massively. Wilson's one, which he missed, could have given us the win, but then Ramon was able to step up and slot us into the EFL Cup final, where we will play Everton, who are 17th in the league and are just beaten. They beat Chelsea on penalties in their semi-final. So we've got a real chance in that at winning the EFL Cup. So that's kind of cool, because we haven't actually won that in this save. So to win that trophy would be really, really nice this year. And that final is going to be in the next episode, because it falls very nicely with our second leg against Bayer Leverkusen. But that little bit of good luck was bound to have an expiration date. Salcedo put Newcastle, 18th place Newcastle, in front after 21 minutes. We got a very, very quick equaliser here, with Ivanov eventually putting the ball around the side for Christensen, who had a great game, slotting us 1-1 here at St James's Park. I thought, okay, we can build off of that. And it didn't take us long, frankly, to begin building on that. 10 minutes later, Christensen's ball win, Ezra Koch with a flick on header, 2-1 Bolton, and I thought, right, we'll just accelerate away. Except the referee gave Newcastle another penalty in the 93rd minute, which Salcedo dispatched again. First one, no question. Slides in, takes the player out. Second one, just one of those, takes the ball. It is what it is. But 2 penalties for Newcastle in this game. See them grab a 2-2 draw against us. I don't know, not much more we could do in that one. They still have some chances without that as well, in fairness. But yeah, we have to accept it. As frustratingly, that now leaves us only 1 point clear at the top of the league of Brighton. Manchester United only 2 behind us now. Chelsea have just, ever since that result against us, honestly, have started dropping points. We're 5 clear of them now. And honestly, it could have been 7 had we won that Newcastle game. A frustrating one not to win, as we now have to travel away to Arsenal. But it is what it is. We're still top of the league. That's the main factor right now. Brighton are still well and truly in there, and I don't think they're going anywhere. At the very least, Brighton will be in the Champions League next year. West Brom went on a really poor run and actually slipped down to 11th before getting a draw in their last game. Our record against Everton has been absolutely filthy, genuinely. The last time, yeah, basically ever since that Juan Candela smashing goal. You remember it all. The one that basically won us the Premier League title, or gained us European, no, not Premier League title, what am I talking about? The one that basically wrapped up Champions League football with Juan Candela, with that late goal. Since then, we've just mugged Everton off repeatedly every time we've played them. It's incredible. But I have a horrible feeling it'll come back to bite us in the cup final, you know? But today, we're away at Arsenal. Man United host Wolves. I'm slightly concerned about it because, again, we've got a nice break after this game because there's that winter break kind of period, and then we've got Bayer Leverkusen, so we'll have nice fresh legs. All the players will be back for the Leverkusen game, but we just have to get through one more match. As to the back line, though, Nezev, Koch, and Mesa, I feel like one more game isn't going to do them any harm to get through one more match with those guys there. Rodriguez, you know what? I feel like Rodriguez lately has been pretty good, and I think he's earned himself a place in the team over Hung for now, to be honest. Hung will be on the bench, of course, but, like, I'm picking him on performance. Hung has had a few poor games. Rodriguez has done well. Hernandez or Petrovic up front is the big question. And I think it kind of has to be... Oh, actually, no, he's had 4 very poor performances recently. Then not that Petrovic has been great either. I might go with the Bogdan for today, because it can't hurt at this point. Bala in there. Ramon and Geraldo, of course. Israel instead... No, we'll have Christensen in there with Murray. It's about as strong as it can be. Candela onto the bench as well, instead of Nezev, because we've got Mesa on the bench. Little bit concerned, still, given how we played against Newcastle. I think perhaps, you know, without the penalties, but regardless, we gave the penalties away. I just hope we can be a little bit better today. God, we've got so many players in the box. Look at these clever little runs. Can we get something nice and early? Wilson flicks it over the bar. I almost was tempted to see if we could go and get Di Lorenzo in January, but the money's just too high. Petrovic, lovely first touch. Oh, Bogdan... Oh my God, what a finish! Bogdan Petrovic, Arsenal 0, Bolton 1, Bogdan I mean, that is a way to step up when he's needed most. I honestly thought that the first one was just an unbelievable stop, and I don't think there's much more he could do with the first strike, but that second one is incredible. Geraldo with a great ball through, cuts it back inside brilliantly. Like, he's put that about as far outside as possible, but the finish there is unbelievable from Bogdan Petrovic, and that is what I've been waiting for. That kind of quality. Oh, that's a very good start for us. Geraldo's ball whipped in. Wilson's flick on! And it's in off the post! Literally before the game, I said Kyle Wilson has not scored a goal for us this season. Well, now he has. Geraldo delivers an absolute peach of a free kick, and we are 2-0 up at the Emirates. God, we needed this. After that Newcastle result, what a header from Kyle Wilson. Just loops that over the goalkeeper, and a 2-0 advantage away from home. Come on! Massive. I've been very impressed with us so far. We've come here like a team that very much needs a result, just to keep that lead going. And Ramon now, oh, it's a third goal. Bala with the assist, 22 minutes in at the Emirates, and it's Arsenal 0, Bolton Wanderers 3. Like, I know Arsenal aren't great this season, but our away record, we haven't really been smashing teams on the road. Generally speaking, our home form is where that's kind of come when we have had the big results. So to be 3-0 up inside 22 minutes here is insane. Look at the space they give to Ramon here. Outside of his right foot, Arsenal 0, Bolton 3. My God. We have shot out the traps here and basically killed this game in the first half. Although, now that I've said that, watch us concede off this exact play. Come on, get around him. Oh, Cinquetti, don't let them score before half-time. No, it's going to be a penalty or something, isn't it? Oh, what on earth was the... Why? How? Well, kind of went off the boil a little bit after that, but when you're 3-0 up, it actually doesn't matter so much, I suppose. The tired legs have done the job today, and it's 3-0 at half-time. I don't think we've been 3-0 good in this game. It's just nice to see us actually be a bit clinical for once. Usually we over-create, but today it's been just a case of getting that ball in the back of the net early and killing this game off. Rodriguez now whips one through, and Christensen with a great block at the end of it. Rodriguez has got it back, though. Can he try this again, maybe? Ramon goes short for... Oh, Petrovic's shot is blocked. Like, something seriously wrong would have to happen now for us to actually... Wow. Commentator's curse. Was that his first goal of the season from Francisco? It can't have been. It's Arsenal 1, Bolton 3. I mean, they've seen what we've done with the low quality chances in some respect. I mean, this is just... Look at the bend on that. Wow. Is this the beginning of a comeback? Christ. The Francisco guy, in case anyone is interested, is Angolan. 72 caps for Angola. Very interesting player. Bojorquez going long. Petrovic might win this. He does knock it down brilliantly for Bala. Finds Israel. He's got the speed to take this guy on. He's going straight past him here. Whips it all the way through. Petrovic! He's never going to get the shot in from there. Still 15 minutes to go here. Another goal back for Arsenal quickly. And things could start to get a bit shaky here. Chiquetto. Oh my God. Bogdan Petrovic has now taken an injury. So we're down to 10 men to finish things off here, which is very, very frustrating. I can't believe a game that we were 3-0 up in has suddenly become so squeaky bum time, really. Geraldo. Can he drop this off someone? Murray might. Israel's through. He's got to finish this. And he... What was that touch? Yeah, we weren't scoring in the second half, were we? Christ. See this game out, I would imagine now. Bojorquez will just be able to... He's done all right, in fairness to him. I don't think he's been better than McCanny by any means, but he's done the job. I still think we deserve the win, and Arsenal were definitely good value for their goal. They threatened in the second half a lot more, but we just held on towards the end. What a great goal from Francisco, though. But the key thing was just to get the result. United won 4-0 over Wolves. They're thrashing teams left and right. Liverpool and Everton drew 3-3. We're now 2 points clear of Manchester United. Obviously, Brighton could pull that gap back, but we now go 8 above Chelsea, incredibly. United have all of a sudden become our title race contender, but it's still very tight between all three. I think Chelsea aren't done yet. Kim scored 12 times for Korea in 6 matches at the Asian Cup. That is insane. They also won the Asian Cup. So, fair one. Right then, it's the moment of truth. Bayer Leverkusen, Bolton. It should be simple, but I just don't think it will be. Like, these guys are no mugs. They got through a group that had Benfica and Juventus in it, and also drew number of points with Liverpool in their group. They're no muggies, this team. Like, they are one of the better sides. 13 points is a lot of points to come second in their group. In fact, it's the joint most with Atletico in our group, to give you an idea. Real Madrid got less points in their group. So I actually think this is going to be really quite difficult. But all we can do is try our best. Luckily, and here's the main thing, obviously Hung's suspended, so Rodriguez will start. Kimi is back, Macania is back, Kang is back, and will slot straight into that midfield alongside Herald. I love, even when, like, you can see that we were quite good even without Kang, but I do still feel like he gives us something that little bit extra when he's in our team. For whatever reason, the man does things. So we've basically... Hang on, wait, no, I want Christensen instead of Israel. Got our full-strength side out now. Kimi, Bala, Christensen, Geraldo and Kang. Rodriguez instead of Hung, but those two are kind of like for like at the moment. Although we are still better defensive when Hung's in the team. Murray, Wilson, Koch, Demaran and Macania. Oh, God, it's good to see the boys back, I tell you. I think we have to treat Bayer Leverkusen, deservedly so, as a team that could be a real threat to us today. So with that in mind, I think just getting an away goal in Germany here would be absolutely huge. Having Kim and Kang and Macania back in the lineup today as well, I think is also going to be absolutely huge. We've only conceded 1 goal in Europe this season, and that was because of Macania's mistake. So honestly, our miserly defence could really help us. Like, we've been miserly in the league, but in Europe, it's been a different level of defensive stability. And with those 3 in the middle, and obviously part of that would have been to do with Hung, like the sheer few goals we conceded with him in the team. He's part of the reason, obviously, for that. But I'm hoping that Rodriguez can just be solid today. And it's hard to even say that Rodriguez has been better going forward, because Hung has netted 4 goals this season. Oh, Kim flicks it down for Bala. Can he get through? Blocked by Kim. It's a daisy cutter, but it's well saved by Pettersson. Sort of tight start to the game, but as is often the case in these European games, we seem to grow into them often, particularly the slightly more complex ones. Christensen, Bala makes a gorgeous run. Look at the space for... Oh, he's got to pass it. Oh, he probably could have passed that to Kim, maybe. Paulinho, can we get another breakaway? Oh, wow. Tyler Adams' header is over the bar as well. Just a tiny bit. Just get our head up and move that ball around a bit. Patience. Oh, Bala now. This is better. This is where we do our best work, is in this little cheeky area. Round the side for Kimi! And it's a goal. It's Bayer Leverkusen 0, Bolton 1. And that level of clinicalness from Kim, in the Kang with the assist, Kim with the goal. And my Korean Kings are back in the team with exactly the impact that we could have hoped for. This is where we're at our best. When we get the ball and start playing it around in this central area and moving it quickly, that's when teams can't deal with us. A great little ball through from Kang. And Kim on his left foot here slams that one home. Keeper can't get down, and we lead in Germany. We've got our away goal, and Kim is back in the team. Oh, you love to see it. Really, really important moment in this tie, I feel like, is that bit of composure from the midfielders. Just to get their foot on the ball, start knocking it about a little bit, and find a way through. Really nice work, and a great finish from Kimi at the end of it. And, oh, hello, you can thump this. Oh, my God. Straight away. Tyler Adams, literally from the kickoff, they're able to score an equaliser. Macania can't see a thing as Adams slots that home. That is their first shot on target, but they have been coming for a while with some of their challenges. And that is the last thing we needed there, is to defensively just switch off in such a way. There was someone marking him, and then there just wasn't. Christensen. He backs away from him for some reason, even though he gets the ball. Macania can't see a thing, and it's 1-1. Frustrating. But as with everything else, our strengths come at home. So just getting through away games without being too embarrassed and scoring an away goal, right? I'd take a 1-1, honestly, to the next leg. I feel like I'd be confident in us winning at home. Apologies. Facecam died again. Exceeded the half-an-hour mark. I need like a big thing that flashes up and tells me. But sadly, no, we don't have that option. So apologies if there was... I think there will be a little gap without facecam there, unfortunately. So, 1-1 at half-time. Not great, but then I suppose we have to remember, again, these guys aren't the... They're a pretty good side, given that their performances in the Champions League group they had. Can Kang deliver some magic again? Oh, what a superb pass to the... Wow! That's an incredible ball in from Kang. And I think Demaran has to score there, really. But then it is an absolutely stunning stop from the Leverkusen keeper, and it's flicked into the back of the net by Kyle Wilson. Kang will grab the assist. He has just a level of delivery from set pieces that we just don't possess without him in the team. Wilson's now scored 2 in almost as many minutes, and not many minutes, but as many games. Just as I was saying that he wasn't scoring enough, man's popped up with 2 goals in a couple of matches, and now we're 2-1 up in Germany. Huge goal. Bala's got a knock, though. It's not the end of the world, as we do have some shuffling around to be able to do now. Oh, God. Oh, please no. Please not these types of free kicks. Great tackle from Geraldo. Like, we just push Kang further up into the straddle striker role and bring Ramon on into the centre of midfield. It's fine. Can Kangi win this? Not quite. There's enough bodies in the way, surely. Please, clear it. How have they still got the ball here? Right, good. And Rodriguez has been done a bit there by Ferrer, but he should be able to get back. Well played, Carlos. And he might even be able to find Kim. Kim with a almost overpowered header back there. Don't think that's quite where he wanted to put that. Okay, nice football again. Lovely build-up. Oh, can he find the pass? Round the side for Kim. Can he make something of this? He might, you know. Drops it back for Israel. What an effort. Just wide. Not overdoing it. Lovely ball around the side for Kimmy. It's a tight angle. He might not be able to shoot from the... Oh, good stop again by Pettersson. Kim picks it up again. It's nice to see him back and flourishing. Goes past one man. Oh, driving into the midfield. Goes past the second. Can he find the right pass? He finds Kang. Oh, that would have been perfect. Oh, hang on. Israel! It's tipped over again. I thought Kang should have shot there. Why did he throw the ball directly to the Leverkusen player there? I never understand that. If we concede off of this... Great save from Makanya. Good lord. Why do they do... I just don't get why they do that. Like, when there's a free man, they'll just throw it directly to a guy who stood in front of them from the other team. It looks like we're going to do it. Leverkusen 1, Bolton 2 here in Germany. Good performance on the night. Well done, lads. That should honestly be enough to see us through this tie in many ways. Kang was fantastic again. 2 assists for Kim and Kyle's goals. Lovely old job. They did give us a good run for our money, though. Has to be said. They weren't bad in that game, but I feel like getting the win away from home really does free us up to maybe rest a couple of players at home, but we've got to be careful still. So, next episode, you know what's coming. We're going to be doing Everton in the Cup final and Leverkusen. I wanted to do the Brighton game, but we have to prioritise. It's so difficult to decide, really, because the last thing I'd want to do, for example, would be do the Brighton game instead of the second leg of Leverkusen, and then us lose and go out of the Champions League. You know? So, yeah, we'll make a decision on it. If you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like, that'd be superb. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, that'd be awesome as well. Stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, so go follow there too, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for a cup final and some Champions League goodness, most likely. Thank you so much for watching. Hold your gun, capybara, bye-bye.